Natural Barbie, peace reflection. Lovely, what up? Quinta Moore, what's good with your reflection? What's good with you, King? You gotta change your name, bruh. Sage, what's good with your reflection? Immortal Being, what's good with you, God? You gonna set the vibes real quick, set the mood, man. You feel me? 3 is free, y'all. Reflect the light from the all-seeing eye 3, man. What's good with my genfolk? Remember, y'all, Gen, G-I-N, stands for God's imagination. We are all a part of God's imagination. You feel me? Everybody think that we all separate, that we living on earth. We inside of God's mind. You're a cell living inside of your own mind. This is what we fail to realize as a people. I wanted to talk to y'all today, man. There's been some very amazing things happening in my reality. I want to talk to y'all a little bit. Peace, God. You said, why I sound like a helicopter? I don't know why you hearing the helicopter. I don't know why you hearing the helicopter reflection. You feel me? But I want to talk to y'all real quick. I want to talk to myself real quick. Let me give y'all a couple more minutes. Let some people come into the room. Let the song play. Peace, God. Peace. Peace. Star people, come on down. The earth is preparing for us to be together again. We all coming back together. We all coming back together, y'all. All roads lead to the source. Shout out our king. You feel me? Shout out to our king. Chief, our chief. All roads lead to the source, y'all. So, what's been on my mind is really being of service, y'all. Being of service. And I've been talking to some reflections. Even a person from back home reached out to me, man. A person I ain't heard from in years reached out to me. You feel me? He already knew that I was on a spiritual path, and you know, I had different insight. And he asked me some questions. He got some ailments going on, some health issues going on. And then I thought to myself, like, damn, we are all living inside of the United States of America, right? The United States of America is being ran by our oppressor. The European mentality, it's a Caucasian mentality, right? That mentality is a cancer on the planet. That's a sickness on the planet, right? And we all been governed and been programmed to live underneath that mentality. So I asked myself, like, damn, we sick. Why are we sick? Why are we sick? And first we have to, like Chief teaches us, knowledge itself, right? The first hermetic principle is what? All is mental, all is mind, the law of mentalism, right? And all sicknesses or diseases, imbalances, all of that shit begin in the mind. It starts with your frequency. People talk about frequency and vibration. Oh, I'm on this frequency. Oh, I'm on this vibration. But we don't realize what these words mean. Frequency is the rate at which something occurs over a given period of time. And vibrations are expressions of that frequency, right? You got a radio. A radio has an antenna. It tunes into a certain station from the radio towers in this local environment. It receives and is a transmitter to receive those broadcasts, those waves, those frequencies, and the vibration will be the expression of that, the music that comes out of the radio, right? We are all cells living inside the body of God, and we can only vibrate as high as our environment. Our environment is what's programming us through people, places, and things to become what we are. And watch this. When you live in a system that has been designed and built to go against nature and destroy nature, well, you're destroying yourself, because human beings are a part of nature. So we took on the mind of our oppressor. We want to get money. We want to go work. We want to be entertainers. We want to go play sports. We want to do all this weird, dumb shit that don't pertain to living in tune and in harmony with the planet that's sustaining our life. This is why we are sick. This is why we are sick. We are sick because we have yet to sit down with ourselves and go through our shadows and face our shadows and reprogram our minds, right? Like I said, sickness starts in the mind first. Before you can get any high blood pressure, before any stress, all of that shit start in the mind first. And it's caused by misinformation. You taking on the wrong information. You're taking on the wrong information. So, accountability, y'all. Accountability and responsibility, man. We have to take accountability and responsibility for what's going on in our lives and what's going on the earth. Now, Babylon has taught us that what human beings are doing is separate from nature. But we're not separate from nature. Everything that we do is affecting everybody. We are all examples to show other cells, which are other human beings, how to live or how not to live. It's your fault that the earth is the way it is. It's my fault that the earth is the way it is. We have to be the living example as to what it looks like for us to live in tune and in harmony with God. And that's why it's all praise and glory be to the all-seeing I3. Because he has set a living example, not just talking. Everybody talk a good game, but don't nobody want to live the shit that they talking. Don't nobody want to be the real example. We sick because we ignorant. Hell and heaven are states of mind. Hell is a state of mind that involves suffering, but suffering is only there because of ignorance. Ignorance is lack of knowledge. We lack knowledge itself. We don't know who we are, so we live in ignorance. We live in sickness. And this perpetuates and projects into our reality. And then we teach our kids to be the same way. Our kids teach their kids to be the same way. And nobody wants to be the change, yet we still live and try to thrive in a system that's designed to destroy us. That's stupidity, nigga. That's being retarded. That's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Like Chief teaches us, you're not just a drop in the ocean, but you're the whole ocean within a single drop. What you do affect everybody. So we got to take accountability, man. Simple. We got to take accountability. You feel me? For the earth. Not just people, but for the earth as well. Imagine when we turn on these lights inside of our homes. That's burning fossil fuels. That's taken away from the earth. What are we giving back to that? I'm giving back to y'all right now with this light on, but you see what I'm saying? When we flush the toilet, it go back to the plumbing system. Our pot and our soil is supposed to go back to the earth. We got to take accountability, man. We got to take accountability. You feel me? If we want to see a change, you got to be the change that you want to see in your environment. It start with you. It start with you, and you got to be courageous to make that change, because you're going to be going against adversity. Everybody going to be on the wide road. But that narrow road is the road that's less traveled. That's going to involve you to fight your generational curses and be hated and persecuted at the same time while doing it. We have a moral responsibility to take care of each other. You feel me? I talked to another young brother that I met on my journey. You feel me? It's funny how things come back around. But I'm responsible for him, just as he's responsible for me. I'm responsible for somebody else's children just as much as you're responsible for my children. It's each one teach one. We are here for each other. That's the crazy part. It's your fault that we got kids wanting to be rappers and entertainers. It's our fault that we got kids doing drugs. It's our fault that it's solar flares being emitted onto the planet because we've been a cancer in our own body. It's our fault. And I just wanted to get on here, man, and say that we got to change. But it starts with you first. It starts with you knowing who you are. Your whole purpose of being here is to gain knowledge yourself. The quickest and shortest road to knowledge yourself is through nature. You have to get in tune with your nature. You are a cell made up out of trillions of other cells. Epigenetics, biology. You have to live in tune with the Earth's cell. Because your relationship with the Earth is your relationship with yourself. Your relationship with the Earth is your relationship with God. How you treat other people is how you feel about yourself. Your relationship with other people is your relationship with God. Nobody's better than nobody else. Nobody's more, you feel me? No. We gotta make this shit cool to be intelligent now. We gotta make it cool to live in tune with the earth. We gotta make it cool to want to go outside and put our feet on the ground. We gotta make this shit cool. Not being a gangster. It's gangster to fight your demons. That's real gangster. Niggas out here throwing up all type of shit, carrying guns, but that's not gangster. That's not gangster. To my brother, that's not gangster. To be gangster is to be intelligent and to fight your shadows, to fight your lower self, to fight the things that make you go against your own nature. Sis, it's not intelligent for you to want a nigga that's shooting and selling drugs and all that. It's intelligent for you to be, it's gangster and it's sexy for you to be intelligent. But it start with us. You gotta start. You gotta start. I'm sitting in the house by myself. I'm in a room all day, dealing with my own thoughts. Reality is nothing but a projection of your own thoughts. Your mind is using your thoughts to give you and shape your reality for you. What are you thinking? What frequency are you on? What thoughts are you having most frequently? That's the reality that you're gonna be in. So don't be mad when you see yourself in some fuck shit, in a bullshit situation that you don't want to be in. Well, it's only your karma. It's only a residual of what you were doing in your past reality. What you do today is echoing into your tomorrow. And you can't run from you. Wherever you go, there you will be. Like Chief teaches us, wherever you go, there you will be. You can fucking go to Peru. The universe still gonna bring you people, places, and things for you to deal with yourself. And you're gonna have to take accountability and responsibility for it. Remember, pain is the greatest teacher. It's better that we be wise and learn from the mistakes of other people than we be smart asses. And we gotta learn and go through that fire to be purified. But it's okay. A lot of us gotta go through that. I had to go through that sometime at times in my life. But pain is the greatest teacher, man. Don't let pain have to creep up on you for you to do the right thing. Don't let physical sickness creep up on you for you to want to start to do the right thing. We don't do the right thing because we still want to fit in with this system. We still want to thrive and shuck and jive in this system. You feel me? You don't want to change. You talk about changing, but you don't want no change. You don't want to do better. You don't want to do the right thing. Because why? You're going to be hated to do it's going to look like you going against the grain to do the right thing. Your family going to think you crazy. Your friends going to think you lame. Your girlfriend going to want to dump you. She going to want to go deal with a knucklehead that's in the streets. But that's the price. That's what it's going to cost for you to do the right thing, man. You might have to give up what no longer serves you. You're going to have to give up that sickness within your mind. That's what it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you to let go of some people. In Matthew 18, verse 8 through 9, it says, if your eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out, because it's better for you to enter the kingdom maimed than for you to enter hell with your whole body. Niggas talk about change, but don't want to let go of the attachments that's going to help them change. You're not entering the kingdom of God, which is within you. You're not going to be able to enter the kingdom with that mentality, with them attachments. Remember, all attachments are nothing but ideas and thoughts that you have inside of your mind. You got to let that go. Stop wanting to fit in with this shit. Niggas afraid that they won't be able to fit in. And look, you're going to be outnumbered and you're going to feel outpowered by the cancer. The people that's doing the wrong thing, yeah, they're the cancer on the planet. You're not here to fit in with them. You know the truth now. You're here to be an immune system cell for the body, for the body of God, so that you can help the other cells that are sick do the right thing. Because it's only a few of us. And it's a lot of cancers on the planet. It's a lot of people that don't want to do the right thing, that don't give a fuck about the truth, that don't feel as though they are a part of nature and a part of the destruction that's going on the planet. You ain't come here to fit in. We didn't come here to fit in. We didn't come here to fit in with the cancer cell, with Babylon. We going through a cycle of consciousness in God's mind right now. We in the age of Aquarius. My nigga, sis, there is no excuse for you not to do the right thing right now. We are going through a phase where we all have a chance and opportunity to know the truth, to apply it to our lives. Let's start applying. Because faith without work is dead. Knowledge without power, without applying it, is dead. You don't get no personal power for you accumulating a bunch of knowledge and knowing this and knowing that, but you're not applying it in your life and being a living example to other people as to how to fucking live. Man, that's why Chief is the Messiah, man. So it start with you. It start with me. You feel me? It start with all of us. Everybody got a moral responsibility and is accountable for what's going on the planet. If you see kids out here doing drugs, that's your fault. If you see kids out here being entertainers, that's your fault. If you see kids out here being gangbangers, that's your fault. You see kids out here going to work and trying to get money and going to school to get a degree, that's your fault. Because you showed them how to do it. We showed them how to do it. Remember, it takes a village. It takes a village. One mind, oneself, and when everybody's thinking differently, you see what happens. Remember, your subconscious mind is programming you. What you say and do around people is programming them. What type of program are you sending to the people around you? Is it a healthy one, or is it an unhealthy one? But it's a beautiful time that we in, y'all. We get another chance and opportunity to do this shit right. To do it the right way, but it's going, I won't say it's going to hurt, but it's not easy. It's not easy to do the right thing when everybody is doing the wrong thing, because, you feel me, we pack animals. We want to fit in, we want to feel loved. But what is love? Like God teaches us, love is understanding. It's a mathematical equation, my nigga. If you don't understand truth, if you don't understand what's really going on, then you can't love me, and I don't want your love. I don't want to fit in with you. You feel me? Do the right thing, man. Like Chi teaches, keep the knowledge. No matter what you do, keep the knowledge. Because the knowledge always going to bring you back to the righteous path. Always. Every time. You got to wake up, y'all. We waking up. We hold space for the sleeping dream, for the waking, for the sleeping dream. You feel me? Everybody waking up right now. God is waking up. The avatar is waking up inside the dream. So we are all waking up. We are all getting more intelligent. You feel me? Everybody's going through certain simulations and certain things that's pushing you to start doing and moving in truth. You feel me? Sometimes it takes us to go through terrible situations for us to wake up. Right? Like I said earlier, pain is the greatest teacher. That pain is a catalyst to catapult you forward to do the right thing. So what if you failed before? Fail forward. Get up and move forward. It's not what happened. It's not what you did. It's how you respond to what you did. It's not how you failed. It's how you got back up and what you decided to do after that matters. Okay, we all fucked up. So ain't nobody got time to point the finger at nobody, blame nobody for this, play victim. We all fucked up. We all been committing sins on the planet. You feel me? We all have been embellished in white supremacy, in our lower self. We all responsible for that. But okay, now we know, all right, we fucked up. The planet, the reason why the planet is how it is right now is because of what I did. You feel me? I am everybody. Everybody is me. There's nobody separate from me. There's nobody outside me if you go study quantum physics in the holographic universe. Everybody is you. Everybody is a projection of your mind. And when you know that through studying, then it's cool. You can take accountability. See, we're trying to get out the simulation of this world and system. Well, we ain't trying. We doing it. We doing it. We not trying nothing. We doing it more. We doing it. But you gotta drop everything. You gotta drop everything. That job, yeah. You'll need to want to fit in with everybody. You want to go get a degree in school, or drop that. Drop that. You might have kids that's attached to a person that's attached to Babylon that don't want to see you live the truth. That's an attachment. You might have to let go of that child. You might have to let go of that relationship. You're going to have to let go of that job. This is the tough shit. This is the part that's not easy to do. But if life was easy, then everybody would be living life. You have to be chosen to do this shit. Because the spiritual path is not for the faint at heart. It's not for the weak-hearted. And yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to feel like plucking out your eye for you to let go of what you've been so attached to for so long. But remember, that attachment has been what's making you sick. My homeboy hit me up and said, yeah, do I have any knowledge on weight loss or high blood pressure? Well, of course I do. Weight loss. Everything is mental. Your body is your subconscious. It's an emotional body. It holds you and carries your emotions. That just means that, well, mentally, you're taking on too many burdens that doesn't belong to you. You're taking on too much emotional baggage that don't belong to you. How you decide to go about life and handle situations, you're not handling them the right way. High blood pressure is showing you how you handle pressure in life. Weight loss. Well, you need to let go of some of the thoughts and some of the responsibilities that you've been taking on. And this the thing with that, man. This is the thing I want to say too. We all be so worried about helping somebody else change than you changing. We so ready to take on the next person's problems, but you ain't unraveled yourself and got yourself cured yet. You haven't given yourself the remedy first. How can you help the next person? You can't love, help, or care for the next person or for the earth in general if you haven't done that for yourself first. You have to do it for you first. That's why we say I love myself. Because it starts with self. It starts with this self. It starts with you. Everybody want to take on everybody else's problems and be there for everybody else, but them people not even there for themselves. You can't escape your problems by taking on other people's problems. And that's what you see people out here doing. That's why people sick. You feel me? We want to throw our issues and problems on somebody else. We want to wait for somebody else to help heal us. We want to go to the doctor and get high blood pressure medicine. We want to go to the doctor and get weight loss shots. We want to go to the doctor and get prescription medicine that's destroying you and try to give the doctor our issues for them to heal it. Nobody can heal you. Nobody's responsible for your healing but you. It all come down to you having fucking accountability, integrity, doing the right thing when nobody is looking. Are you going to have integrity and do right by yourself? Not when somebody looking at you, not so you can show out and look good for them, but when you by yourself in that house, in that room by yourself, in between them square walls like a cell. What you going to do then? Can you sit and face your shadows then? Can you choose to do the right thing when you by yourself? That's what really matters. That's what really count. Taking accountability for what you got going on. You sick. I was sick. And we don't take this shit serious, y'all. We don't take this shit serious until some weird shit happen. You feel me? Till some type of life altering or life changing situation happen for us. It happened for me. I didn't take shit serious until it happened to me. You feel me? Going to jail. A doctor tell me, oh, you got herpes. Hold on, what? I ain't got no herpes. What you talking about? Oh, yeah. You being a cancer. You being a virus. You being a virus on the planet. That's what that is. You sick mentally. All illnesses, disease, weight loss, all that shit start here first. It's how you think. It's how you decide to move. Don't let pain or life altering situations happen to you before you want to do the right thing. Be wise. Be wise, reflection. Be wise. This is the time to do the right thing. You have a chance and opportunity every day you wake up to do the right thing. Every day, do one thing towards helping yourself, towards helping somebody else. But make sure that you applying what you teaching, and make sure you applying what you trying to give to somebody else. Don't be a hypocrite. That's what you see people out here doing. People out here being hypocrites. They got all the knowledge in the world, but they not applying it. They not showing nothing. They don't have nothing to show for it. They going to get money. How is you using the knowledge to get money? You're an animal. Nothing in nature works for money. Nothing in nature is selling nothing. You're an animal. Why are you doing it? Oh, because white supremacy has given you the notion to do that. We have been, and I can't even say they, because it's a mentality. The white person, the white man is a physical manifestation of our disobedience to nature. You feel me? That's what they are. That's what that version of us is. They are us. They came from us. And we've adopted our Lord's Son mentality. That version of us is here to show us what not to do. And until we decide to change and be the change, then we're going to continue to be asleep and live in that ignorance. And it's 6 o'clock right now, so it's prayer time, y'all. So we about to pray together. We're going to pray together, y'all. You feel me? I'm going to show y'all how we get down, how we pray. I'm not going to hop off here so abruptly. You feel me? We're going to pray together. You feel me? Your daily habits. What are your daily habits? You feel me? This is our rituals. This is part of my ritual. Part of my daily ritual. For me to stay in alignment with God. For me to stay in alignment with my higher self. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all go, if y'all gonna pray with me, you feel me, go wash your hands. Wash your face. Wash behind your ears. Wash inside your ears. Put some water in your nose. You feel me? Damn, this shit burn, y'all. Look at my motherfucking hands. That shit burn. Let's get it, y'all. We're going to pray real quick. I'm going to show y'all how we pray. I'm going to sit y'all back here.
Our Mother, our Father, who art thou in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in the heavens. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Mother Lucia Isis.
You feel me, y'all? And then what we gonna do is we're gonna take 6 deep breaths and 3 calms. You feel me? You know how everybody be like, we're gonna take 3 calms, 6 deep breaths and 3 calms. So the first one, up, hold it, Up. Hold it. Third one. Up. Release. Fourth one. Up. Hold it. Release. Fifth one. Up. Hold it. Release. Last one. Up. Hold it. Release. Now we're going to do 3 calms. First one, up. Calm. 2, up. Last one, up. Perfect health, abundance, and wealth. I'm grateful. All is well. Everything is happening for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm thankful for another chance, opportunity. You feel me? So yeah, y'all. Little prayer session. Stay in tune. Always stay in submission. Always be ready to surrender to God, to our mother in heaven, Mother Lucia. You feel me? And as y'all see me praying, I prayed in front of a T-shirt with Chief on there, man. You feel me? Our mother's first son. You feel me? God in the flesh. As her. Flu, what's good, reflection? Abundance reflection. Gratitude. It's a pleasure for y'all to be here, man. You feel me? It's a pleasure for y'all to be here. And one thing, and just because you said that Quinta or Quinta Moore, I don't like, you feel me? You're going to have to let me know how to pronounce it one of these days. But just because you said that, I want to let y'all know, man, on a spiritual path, you're not alone. You feel me? You feel me? You're not alone. You might be the only motherfucker in your state or in your city that's woke, but you're not alone. You're not alone. You feel me? We in the age of Aquarius. We got the internet, the World Wide Web, right? So that we can all connect to each other. This is how we're going to come back together. Like Chief teaches us, we are all part of a soul family. We are all part of different star constellations, right? God's children, we are all part of the same star group, the same soul group. And we have been spread out and broken up into many pieces, into many different regions around the earth. Right? And in order for you to find your soul family, you're going to have to get on the internet and express yourself authentically, organically, be yourself. You feel me? You're going to have to be yourself. And you're going to find your tribe. I met some of my family in places that most people don't want to go. Right, RPG? I met one of my brothers in a place that most people don't want to go. And we didn't even know it. Well, you feel me? We didn't even know who we was. But now we know who we are. So we on this internet so that we can connect with each other. So that we can come together. We stronger together than apart. You feel me? So you're not alone on your journey, man. What you going through, like Chi teaches us, man, your life don't belong to you. What you going through, somebody else is going through. They need your experience. They need your wisdom. They need the lessons that you learned from that experience. They need you to go teach that. They need you to help them get out that darkness. If it wasn't for your experience, the next person wouldn't be able to get out of their situation. We are all here for each other, man. So you're not alone on your journey, man. Just make sure you reach out to your people. Make sure you know it's going to be a frequency. Your heart going to know. Your soul going to know. Your mind going to know who's for you and who's not for you. Reach out to them. Don't be afraid to reach out to them. This is our purpose. Our purpose is to raise the frequency on the planet. But we need each other to do that. Right? Everybody wanna be independent. Nigga, ain't nobody independent. Nothing in nature is independent. Nigga, everything is interdependent. Everything is working for something else. Human beings are the only people that think that they're independent and can do what they want to do, and we live selfishly. But if you wanna really get in tune with the earth, all you have to do is look into nature. The animals will show you how to live in tune with God. And that's what Chief has come here to show human beings to do. Not just black people, but all humanity, all of human life. You feel me? So again, you're not alone. You feel me? You're not alone. Your life experiences, everything was meant to happen. Everything is divine. Everything happened for a reason. Don't blame yourself. Don't feel bad. Listen, somebody else got it a lot worse. Be thankful and grateful. Be thankful and grateful. You feel me? And spread that knowledge. You feel me? Y'all go on YouTube and check out God's Imagination. YouTube, God's Space, Imagine, Space, Nature. Go get that new software update. Reprogram your mind. We've been given the public education school systems as a program for us to run out of. That's not the right program. Remember, the lower self, the Caucasian, they lack melanin. So they don't have the intelligence. Melanin is intelligence. They don't have the ability and the understanding to interpret the universe or nature like we can. That's why we are their parents. We're here to show them how to get in tune with the planet. That's why we don't like the system. That's why we don't like what's going on in the system. Because that's why we can't fit into the system, because we are not here to fit in and be like the lower self. We are here to do the right thing and elevate what's going on in the system so that we can show them how to live in tune with nature. But like I said, it start with you. It start with you doing the right thing. It start with you getting over them fears. Fear, like God teaches, fear is false evidence appearing real, because life is an illusion. We're inside of God's dream. We're in a dream. We're dreaming reflection. Let go of the fear. The fear is an illusion. Replace that thought with a positive one. But now this is the time for us, y'all. This is the time. And we all waking up slowly but surely. It's really beautiful, y'all. It's really beautiful. But you have a moral responsibility for the next person, because the next person is you. Remember, the first two commandments is what? The first one is to love thy God with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength. The second one is what? It's likened to the first one, to love thy neighbor as you love thy God. Because we are all God. We are all living inside of God's mind. We are all different thoughts, vibrating on different frequencies of that oneness. We are all the fractal pieces of God, experiencing God's creation through our astrological programming, right? You was born at a certain day, a certain time, a certain month, in a certain location. I was born at a certain time, day, month, year, and location. That's your DNA. That's your genome. That's your specific astrological program, or the specific genetic code in the mind of God, which is DNA, that you are here that God is here to experience its creation through you. Honor that. Know thyself. Know your program. Know how your mind works. Know what your debilitations are. Know what your demons are. Your demons are your negative vibrational thought forms. Know your desires, or they will master you. Know what thoughts that you need to replace and overcome, so that you can live a better reality, so that you can project a better reality for you and for everybody else involved. Because if you ain't figured out how to handle your debilitated thoughts, then you're only gonna project that ignorance into your reality, and you're gonna show other people an example of what not to do. You don't want to be that example. You don't want to be the example inside of this dream to be showing people what not to do. You don't even want to go out like that. You don't want to go out like that. And I was doing that. You feel me? We all have been doing that. Okay, boom, we failed. Now you know. Now you know better. Let me switch this shit up. Let me do the right thing. Let me be the example of how to live in tune with life. Even if I'm hated for doing it. Even if I ain't getting no views. Even if I ain't getting no likes, because you ain't here. You ain't come here to be like. A truth speaker don't have no friends, my nigga. A truth speaker don't have no friends. You wanna know why? Because when you are awoken, when you know the truth and you begin to live the truth, everybody else that's sick mentally because of the misinformation that they've been given in this system, you're going to be going against their comfort zone. Those that don't want to wake up out of that sleep, out of that sickness, they going to hate you. They going to ridicule you. They going to persecute you. They going to laugh at you. They going to say you crazy. And guess what? It's going to come from your own biological family. The people closest to you. You got to be ready to let that go and find you a new family. Your new family is those that do the will of God. If you go into the Bible, let me see. Because I like to be punctual, you feel me? So I'm going to give y'all the exact verse. You feel me? Nigga, I had to let go of 2 children. You think I wanted to let go of my 2 daughters? Hell no. But they was attached to their mothers, and their mothers was attached to Babylon. So I'm going to let y'all go right now so I can get my mind right, so I can go heal myself. So when y'all ready to come back from y'all sickness and get healed, I got the remedy now. But you're going to have to let go of your family. I'm not saying you're going to have to say fuck them. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that you're going to have to feed them with a long spoon. You feel me? You only as good as the people that you surround yourself with. A cell can only vibrate as high as its environment. If you hang around 6 other people that's sick, you're going to become the 7th person. You feel me? You're going to have to let go of your biological family. Your biological family is the reason why you sick. They programmed you to know what you know. They programmed you to live the way you was living, whether you know it or not. Because they have been programmed by the system to go against life, to go against their own nature. They don't know who they are, so they taught you how to know how not to know who you are. They taught you to go against yourself. You feel me? Your new family, you feel me? Your biological family, like Chief teaches, your biological family, that's your karma. That's your karma. You're here to grow through them. You're here to overcome them. You're not here to stay with them. You're not here to save them. You're here to save them by saving yourself. You are a cell that came out of those people. Y'all got the same genetics. They are you. They're not separate from you. So if you apply the truth to your life and you do the right thing and you enter the kingdom of God and they perish, will they live on through you genetically? You're not here to save nobody but yourself, and those that want to walk the path with you, you're family. Because those that do the will of God is your real family. It said in Mark 3, verse 31 through 35, Jesus' mother and brothers. It said, and his mother and his brothers came, and standing outside, they sent to him and called him. And a crowd was sitting around him, and they said to him, your mother and your brothers are outside seeking you. And he answered, who are my mother and my brothers? And he started looking at the people, at his disciples that were sitting around him. He said, here are my mother, my brothers, and my sisters. For whoever does the will of God is my mother, brother, and my sister. And it's a frequency thing. You feel me? It's a mentality. So you're going to know your soul family by how they speaking, the things that they doing. You feel me? It's a frequency that you're going to be attracted to automatically. You're going to resonate with it automatically. So take accountability, y'all. First and foremost for you, for what you got going on. Anything that happened to you, cool, man. It's only ingredients for you to start living the truth. Anything that you perceive as bad that happened to you, don't be ashamed of it. Don't feel bad. Don't crash out. Please don't crash out. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. But learn from your mistakes. Learn from them. That only happened to help you grow. To help you become more what you already are. You're becoming more. You have to go through that so that you can become a light for somebody else, so that you can help somebody else. And it's going to make you feel so good to be able to help that next person so they don't have to go through the same shit. Remember, all sickness or disease starts in the mind. From how you think, from the programs that you got in your mind. You heal your body, you heal your mind when you begin to apply knowledge yourself. When you start to put the right things inside your five senses. You feel me? The right television programs, the right YouTube programs, the right music, the right food. You feel me? When you put the right things on your skin. So it's going to start with you, man. It's going to start with you. You be the example. You be the change first. Stop trying to tell everybody else what to do. They don't want to know what to do. If they did, they'd be doing it. Stop trying to validate what you know by trying to make somebody else do it. You do it. Do it by yourself. It's going to make you stronger. You got to be a leader, man. Not a follower. You got to be a leader, man. Sis, bruh, you got to be a leader, my nigga. Stop wanting to fit in with everybody else. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them bitches. They don't want to know truth. They dead already. They dumb, deaf, and blind already. They dead. You gonna hang out with them and you gonna be one of them. Don't feel bad for them. They don't feel bad for you. Because everybody worried about themselves. And let me remind you too. Whatever you're going through, it's cool to go speak about that. It's cool to go speak about that. People, I want to remind you that sometimes we be thinking that, oh man, people gonna talk about me for what I went through. They're gonna be laughing at me for what I went through. What, man? People gonna pay attention to that for 30 seconds and then they back to doing 1, 2, and 3, man. Nobody's thinking about what you got going on other than you. It's how you thinking that make you feel that way. Because I'm the same way. Damn, what if I say this? Damn, how I'm going to look? Man, I'm not worried about that because I know everybody is me. I know everybody is a projection of me. Chief already home. 3 is free. 3 is free. You can't lock up a God. We inside of a dream. You can't lock up God inside of his dream. You can't do it. It's impossible. You feel me? 3 is free, reflection. 3 is free. You feel me? And we standing right here waiting for him to get back from isolation. He really went into isolation. Remember, in Hosea 4:6, it says that my people were destroyed for lack of knowledge itself, for going against the commandments of God. Right? We just went through the Dark Ages, which is called the Kali Yuga in Eastern traditions. It's called the Kali Yuga, the Dark Ages. Now we're in the age of enlightenment, where we are being illuminated, right? The age of Aquarius, where the water barrier is the man pouring out information. That water is intelligence, it's information, it's memory. We are being reminded through the internet, through all the knowledge that we accumulate, we are being reminded of who we are. We are getting back our divine memory. So, due to our disobedience, due to our negligence, and us not wanting to hear God, remember, the Christ came to his own people, and his own people wanted to hear him not. They saw him not because of the self-hate program that's been running inside of their minds, because of the sickness that we have been enduring and been under in white supremacy in the mind of our lower self. So God went away into isolation so that we can be left to our own devices. That's what's going on. He's not in prison, no. We're in prison. You want to know why? We're in prison psychologically because we're disconnected from our source. Chief is our source. Imagine this. When you go to sleep and you sleeping in your bed and you go into a dream realm, you project yourself inside of that dream. The person in the bed sleeping is God, right? That dream, you couldn't exist inside the dream without you being in the bed sleeping, dreaming of the dream. Chief is the dreamer of this simulation that we are in. If we were to kill the dreamer of this dream, we wouldn't exist. Like they said, Christ or Jesus died for everybody's sins. How can you kill Christ? If Christ died, then we don't exist. You can't kill the Christ. That's facts, RPG. Protected. Protected. We're in prison. We don't have connection to our source. You feel me? We're in a psychological prison. We're all in a psych ward out this bitch. Niggas don't even know. We in a psych ward out this bitch. We don't have truth. We don't know. We don't have knowledge of self. We don't know what's going on. We ignorant. We're in prison. When you can't go to, look, we got to go to the grocery store and do what? We go get commissary from the grocery store. When you a human being, an animal from nature, and you got to go to a grocery store to bail your food out of fucking grocery store, out of jail, you in prison. When you can't go walk up to a tree and grab a piece of fruit off that bitch for free, you're not free yet. We still in jail. The United States of America is a prison. A psychological prison that we are projecting into our reality so that we can be purified from our ignorance and our disobedience to God. So we have been left unto our own devices while Chief is in isolation, getting his mind right, getting ready to come back and be able to take care of his people with knowledge of self. And it's an honor for me to even be a repeater of the information. It's an honor for me to have this knowledge and this wisdom to give to the rest of my reflections that are you guys. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to the me that's inside of you. I'm not talking to you for real. I'm talking to the me that's inside of you that needed somebody to talk to them like this when I needed it. You feel me? Chief was that person for me when I woke up. So for me to honor Chief, for me to honor God, man, the least I can do is get up on this bitch and fuck my insecurities, fuck my doubts, my negative thoughts, and what I look like, all this. Man, I'm going to give that shit back to y'all because it was given to me. Each one teach one. That's how you honor God. You go and teach. You go give that wisdom to somebody else so that you can help them out. You go be an example. So reprogram your mind. We sick. But this is the chance and opportunity for us to become healthy, for us to get our mind right, my nigga. Go get your mind right. Sis, go get your mind right. Baby boy, go get your mind right. Get away from them people that don't want to know what's going on with life. If they don't want to know about what's going on with life, stay away from them. They're going to be a hindrance and a stumbling block for you to reach the kingdom. Stay away from them. Your friends that want to go do the same shit, want to go out on the weekend and party and drink and smoke and kick it and go fuck niggas and hey, leave them alone. Leave them alone. The universe got something special for them lined up so that they can go through their pain and suffering so that they can come to the truth. Because everybody gonna come to the truth. You feel me? Some people just not gonna get it this lifetime. But if you on this live, man, you most likely here to get it this lifetime. Some people here just listen so that they can apply it next lifetime. Because it's going into your subconscious mind whether you know it or not. The truth is here. God is here. The Christ is back. This is the return of the Christ. You feel me? And everybody waking up to that, man. Everybody waking up to that, man. So for me, man, it's a pleasure and it's always an honor to get up here and express myself. I'm sitting in this house by myself. You feel me? I can go crazy. You feel me? I ain't smoking. I ain't drinking. I ain't jacking off. I'm not having sex with no women. I'm not eating no bullshit food. I'm not escaping through nothing. I'm direct channel that energy into something productive. Stretch, pray, nigga, go to sleep, nigga, wake up, write, journal, go teach, do something, channel that energy another way. Face yourself the righteous way. And that's what we all here to do, man. You feel me? So with that being said, yo, I love myself, man. You feel me? 3 is free. Peace to the gods.